everybody, welcome to RMS, Sales Training and Inspiration. You have Rich Norton here, and I want to say, and I want to ask you this, do you consider yourself a winner? Are you the type of person that's out there and you're watching these shows, whether you're with RMS, whether you're one day wanting to be with RMS, whatever you're going through in life, do you consider yourself a winner? I hope the answer to that question is an absolute, profound, no doubt about it. I'm a winner. I want to make it happen. Because what happens with our company, this is amazing. I get real excited about it. What happens is, if you become a winner and you make the decision that you're going to be a winner with us, great things happen. And I like to see, and I'm excited to see, the accomplishments that people are obtaining. I talk to representatives and they start sharing some of their goals, and I tell them, you know what, you can make that. You can make that happen. They're like, I can? You know, this is what I need to do. This is what I want to do by this time. I'm like, you can do it. You're a winner. You can do it. I'm going to win a trip next year, some may say. You know, those trips, I saw all the pictures that you guys had. You went to Cancun, Mexico. You've been to beautiful places all around the world. I want to go on those trips. I want to be that smiling face. I want to receive an award just like you do when everybody's in Disney World in December and you're passing out all these awards and everybody's celebrating the success. And then when they announce Rookie of the Year, #1 revenue sharing, #1 producer in the company, that should be me, and that's going to be me. And that all boils down to just making the decision. If you want to be a winner, if you want to be the best, you have to do the things that are necessary to become the best. Because I have found when it comes to people and when it comes to winning, there's 3 types of people. People that make things happen, people that watch things happen, or people that wonder what happened. All right, I hope you're the type of person that is not sitting back and watching and saying, man, those guys are lucky. Man, that's great that they go on the trips. You know, that's not me. I probably wouldn't enjoy it anyway. You know, those are all excuses. That's what that is. Those guys are winning all the awards. That's great for them. You know, I probably don't deserve that. Never get that stinking thinking in your mind. Make the decision to be the very, very best. The amazing part about this, especially with RMS, we have so many different people with so many different walks of life and different backgrounds that they've come from all over the country and really from all over the world. And I'm seeing them achieve great success. There's so many different styles, there's so many different personalities, but the bottom line is all of them are winners. The ones that reach their full potential, they're all winners. And they will tell you this, what is the key to my success? They'll say, you know what I need to do? I need to go out and make it happen every single day. I'm the type of person that doesn't give up. I'm not a nonchalant person just kind of drifting. I am 100% committed to my goals. I'm doing the things that are necessary to achieve those goals. And you can see, for example, many of you know that I'm a New England Patriots fan. This year, they're not as good. They lost their #1 quarterback, so they're kind of in a transition period. But for 20 years, they were considered probably the best organization in sports overall. Winning attitude, champions, that's what they are. And that's the way you should feel about yourself. And you should start acting that way and speaking that way and talking that way. Now, I don't mean being arrogant, but you should act like a champion, because you know what? You are a champion. You should be looking in the mirror and saying, I am a champion. I'm a winner. I'm the best. I make it happen. I'm a mover and a shaker. I dare to be different. I'm enthusiastic. I'm positive. I'm excited about living. I'm excited about the future. I'm a winner. I am a true, true winner. And then all these things that are coming up, all the success that's staring me right in the face, all I need to do is do the things that the people that are having great success and do those same things. That's what it's going to take for me to be a winner. Does it come easy? No, because if it did, everybody would be doing it. Bottom line. It's going to take a commitment. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take a lot of determination. It's going to take a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm. It's going to take overcoming hurdles, overcoming obstacles, overcoming challenges. It's going to take all of these things. Very important that you apply yourself and you make that commitment and you make that decision. So winners make it happen. Losers don't. Winners make it happen. Make the decision to make it happen. You can do this. No question about it. You can do this. So today's show, you notice I'm talking about winning. Today's show is going to be focusing on, I wrote a few things down, how to win the day. Because in order to have great success, long-term success, in order to be called a winner, you have to win each day. So how do we win the day? That's the question. How do we win the week? How do we win the month? It all starts out by having that winner's mindset. And you really reflect on that, just like in sports. You guys know that I'm a big sports fan. I love sports, love watching sports. I love seeing championship teams, especially when they're my teams. I love the celebration, but all of them will tell you. You see it right at the end of the game. You know, the announcer gets up and says, "You just won the Super Bowl. Tell me what it took to get here. Did you really believe that you were going to do it?" And all of them will say, "Yeah, absolutely." At the beginning of the year, when we all met in that locker room for the very first time, we all made a commitment that we're going to do what it takes to become Super Bowl champions. We're going to do what it takes to become champions. And it's the same thing in our industry. And when you do that at the beginning and you start visualizing the success, when it happens, it's like, I knew I was going to get here. I knew I was going to become here. I knew that this was going to happen because I visualized it, my mind believed it, it conceived it, and I achieved it. That's what it's all about, making that decision. So think about that. Do you have a winning attitude? Do you do the things that are necessary to become a winner? Or are you the type of person that's like, well, that's not for me, I'm just hanging out, just kind of getting by? Start thinking like the winners do. Become a winner, and it all starts right here from the neck up, having that winning attitude. Wake up in the morning. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say, I'm a winner. I am a winner. Today I'm going to win. Today's going to be a super fantastic, dynamite, exciting day. Today's going to be an amazing day. I'm going to win the day. I'm choosing to win this day. I may have temporary defeats throughout the day, but I'm not giving up. I'm not throwing in the towel. I'm not letting anybody control my future. I'm not letting any negativity, any rejection get in the way. I'm moving past that, and I'm making a decision to become a winner in life. I hope that's you, because you'll enjoy life a lot more. Get rid of the defeatist attitude and have a winning attitude and choose to be a winner. Let's take a short break. I'll be right back. Break out your notebooks. I got good stuff. We're going to write down a few things on how to win the day. Hey everybody, Rich Norton from RMS Sales Training and Inspiration. I wanted to thank all of you for tuning into our show. Thank you for all the encouragement that you give, the emails and the phone calls. Absolutely fantastic. I know that our show is blessing people all throughout the country on American Hearts Radio. Mike Aloya and Bruce Shepard do a fantastic job with their ministry all throughout the country. They do wonderful things, and these guys love the Lord, and they're great friends of mine, and I am excited to be on the journey with them. Now you see this wonderful t-shirt that I got on, it's Jesus stock, and whenever I wear this t-shirt, people ask me, what is that all about? Well, this is going to be a concert series in 2021, and it's going to be fantastic. They're doing a 3-day event. It's going to be wonderful with preaching. There's going to be Southern gospel. There's going to be rock and rollers, and it's all going to be just praise and worship and music about Jesus. And we're going to have, in fact, our band, I'm getting a band together. We're getting a band back together again, and we're going to have some praise and worship out there. It's just going to be a wonderful event, and I'm excited about this. I'm looking forward to it. I know the Van Zant brothers are involved with that. A lot of people are jumping on board, some big names. You'll hear all about it. And while I'm wearing this t-shirt, as I talk about, many people want to say, where can I get a shirt like that? Well, yes, you can. While you're watching our show, you can get this shirt. It's for a donation of $40 to American Hearts Radio. There's a couple ways you can do that. You can look them up. The best way is to call my friend Mike at 904, it's right on the screen here, 904-229-8150. He takes credit and debit cards, go figure. All right, so you can actually put it on a credit or debit card. You can support the concert that's coming up. You can support the American Hearts Radio Network, and you will get one of these wonderful t-shirts, and you can display it and just wear it proudly, and maybe you can come and see these concerts. It's going to be great. So remember, 2021, buy the t-shirt, support American Hearts Radio. I'll see you next time. All right, Rich Norton is right back here with you, and today's topic we are talking about is how to win the day. So when we are talking about winning, winning takes a commitment, and it takes a step-by-step progress. Very important. You think about, again, in sports, they had the visualization of becoming successful. They made a commitment. They went for it 1,000%, and they had the winning attitude. So the first step is to develop that winning mentality, not the loser's mentality. I see that in sports, and you see that with a lot of sports franchises, and unfortunately, I have season tickets to one of them here in Jacksonville, Florida. I love going to the games. That's my #2 team, and I root for them. But for many, many years, they've been a losing franchise. And you see that with a lot of different teams, and they don't overcome that. And it's sad because what ends up happening, it's like they do the things that losers do, or they do the things that they remind themselves. It's like, wait a second, we're not supposed to win. You know, let's do something stupid here and lose. And it's hard for them to develop that winning mentality, and the culture needs to be changed. And they try getting rid of coaches, getting rid of this, getting rid of that, but the loser mentality is still there. I hope for Jacksonville's sake that one day soon they'll develop a winning mindset, because you find that all the top athletes in any sports have a winning mindset. Tom Brady, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Wayne Gretzky, I can go on, the list goes on and on and on. Their focus is on winning. It's not about just being the best player, but their goal is to become a champion. Some will take less money to do it. They surround themselves with winners on the team. They want to make sure they have a winning mentality, and they help other members of their team to become better. So develop that winning mindset, and it all starts by making the decision each and every day. So how to win the day? Here's your step one. Write this down. Plan your day the night before. So what that means is you are having a plan for success. And I have said this many, many, many times to all representatives coming in to Retriever Merchant Solutions. As a matter of fact, that's one of the first topics that I cover when I go through training with representatives. I tell them, look, you need to know where you're going the night before. As a matter of fact, you should be planning out your whole week. If you haven't done this already, what I want you to do is buy yourself a daily appointment book. Now, I know most of you out there are into the high tech and you got the phones and you're I got all these alarms going on. All that's good. At the very least, do that in your notes. Send yourself some alarms. Map out everything, plan everything. For me, I'm old school. I write everything out and I have everything planned for the next day. This way, when you go to bed at night, you're not thinking about, where am I going tomorrow? Oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. You need to take that stress away from yourself, and you need to map out your plan and do that the night before. Especially those of you that are with RMS. What you should do is fill up your gas tank the night before. Very important. The little things is what makes the difference. You should, if you have follow-ups, if you got leads, you got callbacks, you should know exactly where you're going. In other words, Monday comes around, you've got it written down, what town you're going to be going to. You have everything mapped out on what you're going to be doing throughout that day, where you're going to be going, if you got follow-ups, you got people to see. Everything is mapped out, and then you write all these things down, how many miles you did, you got everything planned, and I promise you, here's what happens. When you go to bed at night, when you have everything planned, you know exactly what you're going to be doing the next day, you have it all mapped out, you will sleep better because your mind is clear. You're not stressing out about, where am I going? What do I got to do? Oh, I forgot. I hope I remember everything. Everything is mapped out. You know, some of your tasks that you need to accomplish, some of the personal things that you need to accomplish. I have to go to the bank, write that down. I have to go see this merchant right here. Everything is written out. So I have to make this call to this person. I've got a training class over here. I do all these things because, as you know, I keep myself very busy. I'm doing training classes, so I'm leaving my house 7 o'clock or earlier in the morning. I've got it written down the night before. If I'm doing a training class over the phone, who the person is, the topic that I'm going to be covering, and exactly what time we're going to be getting started. I got the area that I'm going to. I'm writing down the mileage, the beginning of the day. I have my tank already full. I've got things written down, like for example, if I'm doing shows, got it written down, 4 p.m. shows, RMS sales training, meeting at 103rd Street in Jacksonville, Florida. The end of the day, like for example, I have a conference call with a group of salespeople. We're going to do a Zoom meeting. So that's written down. Everything is all planned out, and in between I'm writing up merchants. So very, very important that you plan your day the night before. And by doing this, I can already feel you thinking and feeling stress-free. It's like, wow, that makes a lot of sense to me, because usually what I'm doing is I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. Where are you working today? I don't know. Where are you working Tuesday? I don't know. Map it all out. Where you're going to work Monday, where you're going to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's what winners do, and that's how you're going to win the day. So that's step one. Step two is to wake up on time. Very important. Have an opportunity clock. You know, some people call it the alarm clock. Have an opportunity clock set on the time that you need to wake up. Now, I hope you understand that winners rise early. Winners wake up early. Winners do get enough sleep also, so it's important to understand that at the end of the night, that what you're doing, making sure you're going to bed at a certain time, but you make sure that you're waking up at the right time. So if your goal is to wake up at 5 in the morning and you're finding yourself unable to wake up on time, set yourself the opportunity clock. Have it 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. like me, or whatever the time is. Put that in your opportunity clock. As soon as that clock goes off, as soon as that positive, and I recommend having a positive sound, a positive song is good also. Don't have the bam, 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 you know, that's like not a really good way to wake up. Put a nice positive song on there, like it's the final countdown, you can do that one. good positive song that when, the Rocky song, that's a great one. Right, the one song we got for our show, or Gonna Fly Now, you got that. So nice positive song to wake up, and as soon as that opportunity clock goes off, do not press the snooze button. Wake up. It's time to get up. It's time to get up and have a great day. It's time to make sure that you get up on time. So if that opportunity clock is set for 5 a.m., very important that you get up at 5 a.m. I will even recommend having that clock on the other side of the room, because what that does, it forces you to get out of the bed, turn the thing off, not climb back into bed, not climb back in after the snooze button, make the decision, and then start your day with gratitude. Start on your knees. It's going to be an awesome day. Thank you for breath. Thank you for life. Thank you for the opportunities. Thank you for helping me to win this day. Thank you for the breath of life. Attitude of gratitude. Very important. Look in the mirror. Today's going to be a great day. I'm a winner. I got up on time. I'm not late. I'm making it happen. You're not rushing around. Remember what we talked about? Everything's planned. You know exactly what's going to happen. You're doing this, 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 this. You're going to have your breakfast. You're going to have your quiet time, exercise time, whatever it may be. Everything is mapped out, and you're not stressed out, wondering how your day is going to go. So wake up on time. That is going to help you to win the day. Number 3, focus and then go to work. Focus and go to work. Now, when we talk about focus, we're talking about getting your mind in the right place. We're talking about getting that mindset going. Get focused on becoming a winner. Get focused on becoming super successful. Get focused on making it happen. Have everything planned out. Write out your goals. What are you wanting to accomplish this day? Write all that out, and then you're going to map out a plan on what it's going to take to become successful. That's all part of that focus, because when you're focused, you are going to have success. When you're not focused, here's what happens. You start drifting, you start thinking about other things, your mind is not in the right place. And it's especially true in our industry. If you're not focused when you're out there working, people can read that. And I've had days where I've not been focused. And I can see people saying, we're not really interested in that. And then things don't start flowing at all because I'm not focused. So if I'm not focused, how can I expect merchants to be focused on what I'm doing? So get yourself focused. You've heard that in sports. Come on, man, get focused, man. It's time to win. It's time to get turned around. Coaches will say that. Let's say the team's going through a little slump, or they're playing a basketball game and they're getting a little bit behind, right? So what does the coach do? Timeout, timeout. And he gets all the players around, and they're around the bench, and he starts looking at each of them in their eyes and saying, come on, man. Get focused. Get your mindset, man. You're making too many mistakes. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. We got to get our head back into the game. We got to get focused. Same thing in our industry. If you find yourself having a little slump, things not going your way, you have to tell yourself, it's time to get focused. It's time to refocus. Get yourself excited. Get yourself psyched up. Get focused on what you're doing. Get your mind in the right place. Because if you do that, just like I was talking about, you're setting your goal, you're planning your work, and working the plan. So you noticed I put all those together. Focus, and then get to work. Get to work. Make it happen. Go to work, go to work, go to work. If you focus and you go to work, you are going to have a great day. You're going to win the day. So make the decision. What is your work schedule going to be like for this day? You know where you're going, you know what you need to do, and you map out the plan. Like, for example, today for me, I didn't have a lot going on, didn't have any follow-ups at all, so I had to focus on cold calling. So I had to get myself in that right mindset of cold calling. What that means is I have to practice my opener, rehearse my opener. I don't just go out there and say, hey, how you doing? You know, oh, I got to get my mind set. You know, so you got to do that. You have to rehearse that. Look in the mirror and say, today's going to be a great day. Today I'm going to make it happen. Hi, my name's Rich. Hi, I'm out here helping people in the area. Hi, my name's Rich. And record yourself. Practice that. Make sure you got that down. Get focused and then go to work. Do what it takes to become successful. Now I'm talking about winners work full time. Winners put the hours in. How much time are you going to put in this day? We're just talking about today. What is it going to take for you to become super successful? What are you going to need to do? I'm going to need to do this. I'm going to need to go to 25 businesses today. I'm going to need to pass out cards. I'm going to need to do some good follow-ups. I'm going to need to go out and make it happen. I'm not giving up. I'm going to make it happen. So that means I got to leave my house at a certain time, because if I'm focused on my goals. I know what I need to do. I know what it's going to take to become successful. I've got all my goals written out. I've made my plan. Now I'm going to go out there and I'm going to go make it happen. So if you do that, if you focus, first of all, and you work your tail off and you work smart, you are going to win the day. Great stuff so far. Here's another one. Remove distractions from your life. There's a lot of them that are out there, and I have found myself gotten involved with a lot of the distractions, especially in an election year. There's so many distractions. You know, I find myself, I got all the news radio on, I'm listening to this, listening to that, and I finally got to the point that after the election is over, I'm like, you know what? What a waste listening to all this. Now, I want to be informed, you know, but if I'm making this my priority, that who's going to win the election, who should win the election, who shouldn't win the election, and get myself all caught up on that, you know what I'm doing right now? I'm becoming very distracted. And that's taking me away from what I'm supposed to be doing. Can you picture this? If I'm listening to all this political garbage on the radio, and then I go out into the field and something's happening that I don't agree with, guess what? I'm not focused on what I'm doing. I'm going to go out there and I'm probably going to almost yell at the merchant. Hey, how you doing? You know, I can't believe this happened in the election. You know, that completely goes away from what I am wanting to do. So there's a lot of distractions out there. It could be family, nothing wrong with family. It could be friends. It could be activities. It could be what you're listening to. It could be the music that you listen to. That could be a distraction. Lots of distractions that are out there. So if you really want to win the day, you have to remove those distractions that are stopping you and hindering you from becoming successful. Very, very important. Get your mind focused. Don't allow any distractions to get in the way. Focus all the way on your success. Again, there's a lot of those distractions out there. You'll be reminded all the time. Through the radio, through TV, big distraction. The news, huge distraction. Reality TV shows, ridiculous distractions. All the other shows, the news, just a bunch of distractions. Stay up to date on life, but don't let that consume you, because that's only going to get in the way of you having great success. I got two more. We're going to take a short break. We'll finish up doing these two, and I'm excited to be here. We'll be right back. Hey, it's Rich Norton here. I'm here with my good friend Sean Benson. We're up here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I want to tell you that we have amazing opportunities with Retriever Merchant Solutions. Sean, tell them all about what we do.
Well, Rich and I are in the electronic payment space. I'm sure those of you that have tuned in to Rich's amazing Retriever inspiration video segments that we're doing here, we absolutely love the business that we're in. We go out and help clients on a daily basis lower their merchant service processing fees. We do it one client at a time, and and Retriever Merchant Solutions has the absolute #1 deliverable in the industry without question.
And our slogan is having fun and making money. That's what we do, having fun and making money. So if you're interested in this opportunity, give me a call at 904-434-4635. We will teach you, we'll train you, we'll help you have all your dreams come true. All right, I am right back with you, and good stuff. And I'm very thankful to be sharing this with you because, again, it's helping me. And the topic is how to win the day. And I hope all the things that we've covered up to this point make a lot of sense. They make a lot of sense to me. But here's another one. Avoid instant gratification. And unfortunately, we live in the world of instant gratification. I want it, and I want it now. I want to be successful. I want my success right now. And you will have success. Now, I think about that with Retriever Merchant Solutions. We're going to have success, and you can have success right out of the gates. But understand, especially, and I'm speaking to all of you representatives that are fairly new in our industry, especially if you're brand new, your first year will be your toughest because you're starting from ground zero. You don't have any residual yet. You're learning the business. Your residual is growing. It's going to get better. You make a few mistakes. Some of the mistakes will be costly, but you're going to learn from those mistakes. The key is you don't give up. You don't quit. You understand that there's failure that's going to come, but you're going to learn from the failure and you're going to keep marching forward. So celebrate the successes that you have, but understand that this is not just instant gratification. You have to understand that success takes a long time. True success takes a long time. And you're going to have challenges, you're going to have difficulties. Celebrate the failures, celebrate the successes, keep marching forward, and keep on going. And then the final thing, very important, hold yourself accountable. We talk a lot about setting goals. That's why we stress writing the goals down. Because by writing the goals down comes accountability. Writing a plan comes accountability with it also. Very important. Like for me, I talk about the exercise program that I have. I have to hold myself accountable. It's very easy to wake up in the morning and just say, I don't feel like exercising today. As a matter of fact, that seems to happen a lot to me lately. Right? I just don't feel like exercising today. And then in my mind, I start thinking, well, I'll skip it and I'll get back to it tomorrow. I'll skip a day. You can skip a day here and there, you'll miss a day, but if you start skipping 2 and then 3 and 4, guess what? Now you're completely off that plan. And you almost have to start all over again. And then it's not part of your life anymore. So, like for example, this morning I woke up. I just came back from a big trip, a little bit tired this morning. I'm like thinking in my mind right away, I don't think I'm going to do my exercises this morning. Then I'm like, you know what? You got to hold yourself accountable. You're telling everybody else to exercise. You're telling everybody to get up early. You're telling everybody to work your plan. You need to be accountable. You need to hold yourself accountable. And I'm speaking that to all of us. We have to hold ourselves accountable, and that's why goal setting is very important. If you say, this year with RMS, I'm going to be a trip winner. What's it going to take for me to do that? I'm writing it all out. I'm holding myself accountable. I'm going to make the President's Club with RMS. What's it going to do for me to do that? I have to do this, make a plan. I'm holding myself accountable. Very important if you want to win the day, holding yourself accountable. So let's run all of these through real quick. How to win the day. What do you need work on? Plan your day the night before. Removes the stress. Wake up on time. Set the opportunity clock away from you. Don't press snooze. Today I'm a winner. I'm going to make it happen. Focus and get back to work. Remove the distractions. avoid instant gratification, and hold yourself accountable. That's how you're going to win this day, because this day is a gift from God, a true gift. How do you win this day? Is your gift back to God. Win the day, make it a good gift, make it happen, and make it a super fantastic winning day. I'll see you next time on RMS Sales Training and Inspiration.